Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Tejano Traveler. I'm your host, Wally, and today we are in Port Isabel at the Port Isabel Historical Museum. Now, this museum is in Port Isabel, which is right before you head into South Padre Island, so it's at the tip of the Texas mainland. And as you can see, it's got a pretty cool mural that you can go and check out with all the different fish that you can catch here on the Gulf. It's one of my favorite buildings, one of my favorite decorations. Once you're inside, the Port Isabel Historical Museum has a pretty good history of the area. Ever since the Paleo Indians have been there, up into Mexican times, and then Confederate times, and then Union times, and up to pretty much now. It's very informative. It's got a lot of things that you can read, a lot of things you can find out about the area. I myself love learning about the tribes of the lower Rio Grande because I've always thought they were interesting. We got a lot of history on the Navajo and the Sioux and the Blackfoot and all of them, but very little is known about the Indians that lived here in South Texas, or at least people don't really pay that much attention to it. And people don't realize that this was pretty much still conquistador land. They were up here trying to figure out what to do. And here we have a showing of what the cowboys used to do. They used to go around and clip the Achilles tendon of the cows, and it was pretty rough on them, so it was eventually outlawed because it was mean and barbaric. So I'm glad they use different methods now of capturing their cows. But like I said, there's some pretty good historical artifacts here. It goes in order from when it happened to when it ended. You just follow the building, its natural layout, and you get to learn a lot about all these important events in South Texas history, such as the Battle of Resaca de Palma, Palo Alto, Palmito. You get to learn about the Port Isabel Lighthouse and how it's important to the area. You get to learn about riverboats and the people that were important in riverboat history, and of course there's different artifacts that you can check out. There's my man Juan Cortina. He was the Robin Hood of the South Texas plains. Anyways, lots of historical photographs. You can go back pretty far, and it's, for being such a small museum, it is jam-packed full of historical artifacts and pretty cool stuff. And there's the Queen Isabella Causeway, one of their original signs. And you can learn about their shrimping industry and how it works and see what the ships are supposed to look like and how they battle each day out there trying to get shrimp and all these delicious seafood for us. Plus, religion's always been an important part of this area. And then you get to see some of the artifacts and what old house furnishings used to look like. Except for being a small museum, this museum it's excellent. And I myself love the art that they have here. They use some stencil work to show the different peoples and the different histories. And whoever did those, like, look at that stencil. It's not quite photographic, but it's amazing. There's another one. It really captures the essence of the history, and I like that it's a running motif throughout this whole museum. So kudos to the artist whoever put these things together. And there's somebody who is important to the history of Port Isabel, plus this weird mermaid thingy. Anyways, thanks for checking it out. So if you're ever in South Padre, check this place out. Thanks. Bye-bye.